Goosey, make the ice cream for us. Make one for Poppy and make one for Daddy. All right, I think we're gonna have to go out for ice cream after this.
You spin it around like that, see?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, is it sugar-free or does it have sugar? It's sugar-free?
Hi, my name is George Constantino, and this is my husband.
My name is Farid Ali.
And together we have two adorable twins yelling in the background, Milena and Gustavo. They're 4 years old. And we live right now between Park Slope, Brooklyn and South Orange, New Jersey. We met in 2001 at a dating function called Date Bait in Manhattan at the Gay Community Center. So we've been together 15 plus years. And we got engaged in 2008, around Christmas 2008, and we got married August 2012 actually, a year after the kids were born. We opened a restaurant 4 years after we started dating, and you know, a lot of our energy went into opening the restaurant, getting it off the ground. It was very successful, and at about, let's say, four years, the restaurant opened in 2005. Around 2008, 2009, after we got engaged, we felt something was missing. What's the next stage? You know, open another restaurant. Like, we can't keep going out, you know, night after night, you know, working or going out to dinner. Like,
it just seemed like enjoying the fruits of our labor, which meant basically going to Broadway shows, going to restaurants. It just wasn't enough. After a point, it just became very monotonous and mundane.
Yeah.
And George talks about we, and I did feel that as well, but George is more inclined to have children than I was. For me, as a gay man and growing my own experience, I'm 51, it just wasn't a part of my reality. I never saw it growing up, never heard of it even. And even when George approached me and said, I want children, to me that the idea seemed so alien. Yeah. But George was adamant, he was very much on this plan of having children, and he planted the seed in my head.
I first approached Farid to open up a restaurant. He didn't want to. When he did, he was so happy he did. I approached him about kids, you know, and he at first was very apprehensive, but you know, we went through the process. And the first process, we started down the adoption road.
But even before that, I had attended a seminar in New York City at the Gay Center, men having babies, and I remember hearing that initially the cost of anywhere from $80,000 on up, and I said, gulp, how the heck is that going to happen? I don't think so, and I was very, I just came back with George, like, this completely just shoots the idea out of the water. There's no way this is going to happen. Yeah. But George is very determined, and eventually we ended up meeting a financial advisor with a successful restaurant. We just bringing in more professionals and experts, and she told us, you guys can do this, you guys can do this, and why not? And she laid out the numbers for us, and she goes, if you want your own children, you can do it.
Yeah. So we went to Men Having Babies meeting again after we were committed to doing surrogacy, and we signed up with Circle's surrogate agency immediately. And it's like we met with them and we signed on the dotted line like a week later, and this was around June 2010. And by Thanksgiving 2010, we had been matched with a surrogate out in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, finding an egg donor was challenging. You know, I'm part Latino, Farid's part Latino, and you know, we were looking for, you know, someone that was Colombian. We actually had to go to 3 different egg clinics, you know, fertility clinics, to find that donor.
So we actually found a Latin woman who was able to donate actually 20 eggs. So that's a lot of eggs, all right? I got a pile for 10.
So I got, you know, 10 of them, Farid got 10 of them. We fertilized our sets of eggs. A few of them didn't make them right off the bat. Milena and Gustavo were 2, so we actually have 13 frozen embryos left. So Gustavo.
So they plucked one from my batch, and they plucked one from George's batch, and they implanted one of each of ours in the surrogate. So I'm the bio dad of one child, and George is the bio dad of another.
Yeah. And I think the looks are there, you know, just if you look at the kids, you can and you can't actually. Some people can't tell, and some people can.
And for us, it's no big deal. For me, they're my children. I love them both equally, and yeah, I know that George feels the same way as well.
I can't imagine like my life without these kids in them. Like, it was like meant to be, you know. And you know, you look at like, you know, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now, you know, with Farid, with the restaurants, with these kids in my life, because I just can't imagine my life without it.